Hey guys, Patriot here for a look at the peanut lighter and split pea lighter from County Comm. I've actually owned the split pea lighter for a couple months now, a few months, and I just acquired this one. So we'll probably look at this one mostly today, and just because I want to show you something that I had to do when I first tried to use it. So this little clasp on here is from, I think it was from a Phoenix flashlight kit. One of their models came with that. I may be incorrect. I'm not sure where I acquired that, but I'm guessing that's where it came from. This other one, all I did was add a little split ring here to it, and then this little surefire lanyard clasp. So this allows me to switch back and forth between different key rings and different EDC carabiners, depending on what I'm wearing, how long I'll be carrying it, how much I want hanging from my belt or down in my pocket or whatever. So I might touch on that briefly and show you what I wore at work today, for example. But anyhow, I'm going to pan out and we'll get to looking at this one. I just wanted to show you also that this one has been carried now for several months on a key ring or an EDC carabiner, and look, it's still in really nice shape. I don't know why it's not scratching up more, but the thing's really staying polished and nice looking. So they're definitely durable. It seems like they're harder than most of the things on my keys. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'm not up to date with the hardness of stainless steel versus some of the stuff that's on my keyring. But anyhow, you can see that it's still looking nice and it's still shiny and polished. So I'll set this one kind of over to the side here, and I wanted to show you when I first opened this up and put some lighter fluid in it and was going to spark it off and use it. It worked one time. I was able to rotate this downwards, or flick this downwards, the flint wheel, and it worked. And next time it wouldn't budge, it wouldn't move. It was almost like it was locked up. Actually, I should hold it at this angle if I'm going to show you. But yeah, it was acting as if it was just completely locked up. So I ran it forward a little bit, a few times, trying to take the sharp edge off of the flint, and then would retry, and yeah, I just wasn't getting anywhere. I could not move the wheel backwards no matter what I did, even after running it forwards to try to recut the flint. So anyhow, I had to fiddle with it a little bit, and I think I'll put a paper towel over here and kind of show you what I did. So the way to take out the upper assembly, the flint assembly away from the body itself, is just grab the wheel like this, not to the side like this, because you can't get enough purchase on it this way. But if you grab the flint wheel itself, there's plenty of purchase, and it just pops out like this. So you can see here's the housing for the felt, and the felt of course holds the lighter fluid in there. You can see a brass, it's not going to focus, is it? A brass flathead screw right there. I'm not sure why it's having trouble tonight, but anyhow, all we're going to do is unscrew this. I've got a small flathead screwdriver here, and this spring isn't under any great tension or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about parts flying when you take this out. So that comes out like that. And then this little thing here that looks like a little tube or a hole is actually the spring. And that just pulls out like that. And then what's left here, might have to use some auxiliary lighting. What's left here, actually I probably shouldn't use that light because it's got PWM. There we go. What we've got here is a little tube, and the flint up at the top here is actually very short. It's probably, oh, 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little longer, but it's not a 1/4 inch. So anyhow, it's way up in there. So what I had to do was relieve some of the pressure off by taking the spring out and get a little something thin, like this is just a small nail, and I just pushed that up in there, and all I did was hold enough pressure against the flint so that I could turn the wheel more freely. So instead of the full spring pressure that I had before, with this nail, I was able to put just enough tension to be able to rotate the flint up here, and that's how I got it to start cutting properly. So anyhow, that's all I did, and once I did that, I had spark every time. So once I put some fuel in this and top it off, I'll show that to you. So the lighter fluid that I'm using is just this Rosinol stuff, lighter fluid. It's probably, I think it's the same stuff that Meritac has in their video, although I haven't watched it in a little while, but I think this was in there. So I'm just going to kind of top off this this felt material and see if I can demonstrate, you know, kind of how that looks. Oh, that's too bright. But it's medium wet right now, and what I'll do is just soak it down real good here to where it's real moist with lighter fluid, and shut that so I don't spill it. And we'll put my spring back in, and usually I can just start this by hand, just a little pressure with my thumb, and finish it off with the flathead screwdriver. And it's pretty small threads, guys, so if you take this out, don't crank down on it too hard with the screwdriver. It doesn't have to be cranked down. It's not going anywhere, but just snug it up. You don't want to strip that little thing. It would be a pain. So once you do that, go ahead and throw it back into your housing, and we'll see if it'll go on the first try here. No, there we go. So that's it. Throws a nice high flame, and just a very reliable, well-made, terrific little lighter. Here's the other one. You can see that one lit up. I blew it out already. So this other one's got a little bit smaller flame on it, and I guess that's just due to the reservoir size. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the amount of wick that's sticking out. So anyhow, just a terrific little lighter. Great for all sorts of things. And I think I'll show you what I carried today, and then we'll call this one done. I see I'm already at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Anyhow, so you know, I used to lube these threads and put some grease on there, but the lighter fluid just kind of dissolves it anyhow. So I don't bother with it. As a result, the threads are a little bit dry, and sometimes you really have to engage them properly. But so today I had Meritac's or County Comm's little S-binder here, and this is what I carried in my pocket today. My little AAA, my Split Pea lighter, and their little Pico Ouija bar here. So their little pry bar, and this is just my my magnetic security swipe, and so that's all I had in my pocket. So I didn't carry a big huge carabiner on the side of my belt or anything like that. So anyhow, but you can see it's standing up, hanging out with this kind of stuff, all these other metal parts and keys and everything, and so I'm hoping for good things from this other one too. I'm sure it'll be great and give me lots of service. So anyhow, final seconds. Thanks for looking, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.